People don't have to know about your life, everything that you do, everything that you're going to do, everything that happened. Look what my boyfriend got me. They're pink. Grab your cup of tea or coffee, whatever you like, and let's dive today into how to be sexier, how to be attractive and seductive. I think I'm qualified to talk about that because like for the past 3 years, I think I've been mastering it. I'm getting a lot of male and female attention. People talk about me, ask about me whenever I'm not even around. Uh, so I think I'm qualified to talk about that. I've prepared here some tips. Look what I got. It's like a whiteboard that's like a notebook. So everybody on this app talks about how you can be more beautiful if you're more confident, because confidence and beauty is an energy. How do you become more confident? What do you have to do in order to become more confident in your sexuality, in your attractiveness, in your seduction? Let's start with the tangible, with the physical things that you can change, that you can work on. So, of course, you should do something with your skincare and hair care. If you want a hair routine, like how to treat your hair if it's damaged, I have a good solution for that. Because here's a picture of how my hair was 3 years ago, and I think it's pretty good now. Of course, I have to trim the edges. So, skincare, go to a dermatologist, go to a doctor, or just look for some treatment for your type of skin. For example, I have an oily skin, and that means that I have to moisturize it constantly because otherwise it's going to get greasy if I constantly wash it, and because of the cold weather outside. Um, it's gonna get greasy and I'm gonna get more acne. That's what happened actually. You see these pimples? It's because of my period more, but next I have the dress for your type and get to know your archetype. So I'm gonna put here a good, really, like, it's one of the best Instagram accounts for style, because this person talks about the different archetypes that you can be as a woman. And she started talking about men as well. And there she says about like what you should wear, what kind of fabric, what colors suit you, based on your archetype, maybe like what makeup. That's really important as well. So I identify as a melting lady, that afterwards like grows into war woman. So more soft colors and fabrics, something airy, something that's more girlish, is something that suits me best. Get to know your archetype and dress according to your archetype, and of course, what makes you comfortable, and makes you feel like, oh yeah, I'm a walking goddess. I feel good. I feel amazing. I am confident in what I wear because I am comfortable and I try to look my best. You should eat healthier, go to the gym, do some yoga, go for a walk, do some kind of physical activity. And of course, with eating healthier, besides like vegetables and fruits that you have to eat and vitamins, all of that, I would really recommend making smoothies in the morning, like at least once in 2 days. I have that on my Instagram account, like recipes for smoothies, and there you can include fiber. You can include different kinds of seeds that are healthy for gut health, and then you can include spirulina and chlorella that are very good for your digestive system. Like, they do wonders. They do wonders. I've been taking spirulina for like a year. The first the pills and then the powder, and it solved all of my digestive problems, because hot girls have digestive problems. That's for sure. I like to do this thing that I don't know if most of you guys do it. It's like being sexy when you're alone. Like I had that moment yesterday in the evening when I just put some Lana Del Rey music that is very like relaxing, but at the same time it's very um it makes you feel sexy. It makes you feel confident. So I would advise listening to music uh, that have lyrics that make you feel confident, because studies have shown that um, every single song, every single type of music has vibrations, and these vibrations they affect our vibrations, our aura, our state of mind. There is some actual like research on that. Not research. Yeah, there's research. Right? I think it's called research. Anyways, so I would advise you to put some music when you're going somewhere or when you're alone, and just be in the moment, be in the energy. Light up some candles. As you can see, I have some candles there. I like to light up in the evening, and you know how good I feel because like I am just here with myself in the moment. And I feel great. Put on some pajamas that you really, really like and that make you feel good. And just allow yourself, allow your body to be free, to be confident, to be sexy. Nobody's watching you. So you can just practice with that. That's how I practice confidence. And that's how I like to look at myself in the mirror. Maybe I'm not a narcissist. That's what narcissists say. Okay, anyways, next is Pinterest. On Pinterest, you can get a lot of inspiration on how to dress, on how to do your makeup, how to organize your space, what to do, like spiritual stuff, the mental stuff, study stuff, and all of that. But besides all of that, there are some really, really nice um, quotes. That's what it's quotes. There's some really, really nice quotes, because sometimes when I don't feel motivated, when I don't feel confident enough, I just open up Pinterest and I look at some pictures, I look at quotes, and you know what? My mood is like, whoa. I'm getting interrupted constantly. So I don't know what I've been talking about, but okay, let's just go straight to the other points. So I would say that a really big part of seduction and being sexy is flirting. And when I mean flirting, it's not only about the words, it's actually less about the words and more about the body language, the smell, the tone of voice, the silence breaks that you choose to make, the way you listen to a person, the way you show them that you listen to them. It's about the eye contact. Eye contact is a very big part of communication. So, like, flirting is communication, but I would say more the nonverbal communication. Besides looking good, besides taking care of your skin, doing your makeup, and all of that, I would say smell really good. So recently, I bought a very good perfume. It's this one. You know how good it is? Like, since I've been wearing it for like a month, I'm getting compliments from everyone. You see? And you know what? Sometimes in the evening, I like to put it just for myself, just because I like the smell of it so much and I feel sexy, in those like alone moments that I've been talking about. It's about making the atmosphere for yourself to be confident and sexy enough in your own skin. So start with yourself first to be sexy. You have to start with yourself. You have to find yourself sexy. You have to find yourself confident and attractive enough for other people to see that in you. So, yeah. I'm gonna share some tips for body language that make you more attractive, more seductive. So, as you can see, I am trying to stay straight. It's like your posture is a key thing. You have to put up your chest forward. So, I'm still working on my posture. Um, but that is doing wonders because as soon as you get your shoulders back, you feel more confident. Your voice changes. You see how my voice changes. If I stay like that and I'm talking to you, you know, it's not very attractive. But if I talk to you like that, next is eye contact, as I said. When you are listening to a person, when you're talking to somebody, keep the eye contact. You don't have to look them straight in the soul. You just look at them, just nod, tilt your head a little bit because that is very attractive. That is a psychological factor that when we look like dogs, for example, they tilt the head and we find them very pretty and cute. It boosts serotonin in our blood. It's like, oh, I can trust this person. Next, you can just slightly touch the person. Don't touch them if they're not a touchy person. But if you know the person, if you want to flirt, some like if it's the appropriate situation for that, just tap their shoulder or maybe brush your hand, just give them a side hug, maybe a handshake, because touch is very personal. Touch is like making a soul connection with that person just in the slide of the moment. Like you're talking to them, you're slightly touching them, and you already make that connection, that bridge between you two, and that is very attractive. It shows confidence. It shows that you're not afraid to make yourself known, to acknowledge that you take space, that you have the right to take space. Next is the voice. So the tone of voice, the silence breaks, I think as I said about those, are very important because it shows that you're not in a rush. You are here in the moment. You are willing to listen to the person. Also, when you're listening to somebody, show them that you listen. And how do you do that? It's about repeating back to the person what they already said, like making sure what they said is how you meant it, uh, or something like that. I don't know how to word it. Slow movements, as can see, you can see my hands, right? And sometimes I'm a little more fast with my movements, but sometimes I'm slower. I'm just slowly putting my hair down. I'm doing that. That is seductive. That is sexy. When I'm doing this, it's a whole different vibe, right? And next, the last but not the least point is leave some mystery behind. Um, as I told you, I think I'm qualified because even when my presence is not there, people ask about me. Where is Inessa? What is she doing? Is she studying? Is she working? What is she doing? What's going on in her life? Where is she? Why haven't we seen her in like a month? Um, and it's about valuing your presence and valuing the information that you give to other people about you. People don't have to know about your life, everything that you do, everything that you're going to do, everything that happened. That's not their job, and it's not your job to share that personal stuff about you. Just leave some mystery because if a person is an open book for you, you're not even going to be interested in that person. You're not going to think about them. Like, what are they doing? What is going on in their life? What are they up to? You're not going to think about them, and they're not going to be interesting to you. They're not going to be sexy to you. They're not going to be attractive because when we don't know about something is when we feel attracted to that. We feel attracted to mystery. We feel attracted to the unknown. So live a little of mystery. I would even say just leave a little of information and the rest is mystery of you. People don't have to know that information. If they want to know that, they're going to ask you, but don't share that much information. You're not going to be interesting. You're not going to be sexy. So that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and maybe write some comments about maybe you know some tips and share with them with other people. Maybe you want me to talk about some other topics. Hope you're having a good day, a good week, and a good life. Bye bye bye.